Alright, welcome back. Drake Hawkins here. This is day 2 of our oxygen not included. Yesterday we had a little fun getting things started. We have this fantastic little game from, well, not so little game from Clay Entertainment. The makers of Don't Starve. They're in development build here still, so you can get this straight from their site. I think you can link it through the Steam page that they currently have up, but it's not directly a Steam game for download yet. It's about 20 bucks if you do buy it right now, 20, 25 bucks, somewhere in that range. We're going to go right back into our game we started yesterday. This was Clay Pants is the name of our little underground world. We got 3 duplicants here. Where are they? Hello, duplicants. Let's give them a start. Give it a second to run when we first start up. We got Grungy. Grungy is our fantastic cook. I know Grungy shouldn't be a cook's name. Carl, Mr. Awesome over here. What's Carl good at? Details. Tell me about yourself, Carl. Carl is a duplicant. He won't cook. He's rather uncultured, and he's destructive when he gets angry. Well, that's terrible, Carl, but you are an amazing athlete. You're good at, a little bit of everything else. Athletes are going to be great, and we'll show that off pretty soon. And then we got Maha. And Maha is got a bit of athlete's work, really good at carrying stuff around. Is a yokel, so she won't do research, also uncultured, and vomits when heavily stressed. Can do a bit of cooking, but I think we'll leave most of that up to Grungy the cook. Grungy stats, let's pop over and see those here. Grungy is the cook of 6 skill, also really good at digging, got a bit of medical, which at this point doesn't do anything for others, but it's more their resistance and recovery rates. So at the end of... Oh, insufficient resources, right, because when it reloads at the beginning, there you go, see it takes a few seconds until it registers all the resources and stuff, so we got things going here. We'll get the ball rolling right away again. Nobody's stressed right now. We have 3 of them. We are in cycle 2. We're probably, about halfway through cycle 2, I think. Another duplicate should be out in 1.1 cycles. That's another 675 seconds of standard gameplay. We're building a ladder here, and we're running the ladder down for a couple reasons. We have oxygen, like I mentioned last time, that is on our oxygen overlay up here, or F1. Showing that we got lots of breathable air. You want about 1500. We're good 1700 up here. See these little red spots? That's carbon dioxide. It tends to flow down. Heavier gas flows down, and we got our carbon dioxide building up in this hole here. So in this situation, we have Maha, who is currently holding breath. Carl, also holding his breath. They can do that for quite a while, these dupes. They're gonna just basically work away at collecting stuff. They're gonna work away at digging down here. We've opened up all this oxalate, so we're not gonna have to produce like power to run our own oxygen generators for a while. Bathroom over here, the outhouse. It's not spectacular, but it allows them 15 visits. It's down to 12 now, so they've all used it at least once. It's been initiated. After that, they'll have to clean it up and fix it up and or repair it. What's our plan? So we're going to come down, and we've got the priorities set up here. So they'll dig down the tunnel first, then they'll do the top row, then the second row, then the bottom couple rows. You don't want to do this 4 tiles or 5 tiles high without giving them some priorities, because what they're going to end up doing is they get down to the bottom, and they won't be able to reach the top again, which is really annoying. Again, we're watching out for these toxic gases. We don't want to be uprooting anything that is it's going to produce a toxin for us or poison our water. Special resource. I don't know what it does. But anyways, for now, we need to start collecting some copper, I guess. Let's go down... What should we do? I think we should probably put our storage right in here, just this layer, eh? How about we put a base tile floor right along here? Not sure if I can get that far. You can tile there. Then we'll put a bunch of these storage devices in, right? And that'll give us the oh wow. Speaking of storage, that storage unit's pretty much full. That'll give us a spot where they can store all the things and stuff. Oh, there we go. Carl, catch your breath, man. I still got grimy and dirty hands, so he's not going to get rid of that until we get some better... Oh, he's recovering health. Okay, so he was actually hurting himself? What's going on down here? Is there some sort of... Okay, it's just it's just carbon dioxide. Like they're getting like too much unbreathable or out of air issues. So one thing you can really do terribly bad when you're digging these is you can accidentally get them in spots where they physically can't make it back out. I might have killed off a few of them in a previous attempt at a play. So yeah, that's bad. See though the CO2 keeps dropping down in the hole, so they're always going to be working down in this crappy CO2 for the time being. That is actually why we want to clear up this space, so all the CO2 gets out of our normal living space. It'll be rough on them at the beginning, but hey, we can do it. We've got a insufficient oxygen generation. Yeah, so our oxalate here, some of them are actually worn out already, but the oxalate doesn't actually count as oxygen generation. So it says we have 0, and we've used 119 today. I don't know if that's, yeah, that's the, it says it's the duplicants consuming it. So we have no food source, but again, right now we got 22.5 meals basically, and some of these things will still reproduce. Like this one's going to produce at least 2 more times. Or exactly 2 more times, I suppose. Oh, so much yuck down here. I wonder if we can just go here and say stop doing this. Will you guys go ahead and take care of things over here? Always up for the more. Oh, look at that. It's bedtime. That's the end of cycle 2 for everybody. We have contaminated oxygen over here, and we have a little dude named Morp. Hello, Morp. He's some sort of one-eyed, gooey ball thing. Apparently overheated and stifled? Oh, wait, that's the plant. That's not the Morp. Overheated and stifled. Morb. Yeah, Morb's not overheated. Morb's perfectly fine. Lots and lots of oxygen. Is there an oxalate in here? No, it's just a ton of oxygen. Oh, and a bit of carbon dioxide at the bottom. So that's a bit of a mixed bag there. Oh, listen to them sleeping. So peaceful. How long for our new guy? 0.6. We got another 5 minutes and we can bring out a new one. And that's the bed there for him. Well, come on, peeps. We got more work to do. We could speed up, but I kind of should look around and start planning things. So we're going to put in storage in here, like I said. We want more bedding, maybe even close by here, because this gives us light. Where's our light overview? See, that's all light. So we could put like some lights here, and it'll increase the niceness of the place. Auto saves every day, so we just had a nice little auto save there for us. That's nice. Everybody right back down into the carbon dioxide pool. It's so much fun down here. This oxalate, once we unveil it, it'll very quickly get consumed, but it's actually going to give us the ability to yeah, it's going to give us the ability to really breathe a little bit down here, I think. Do that. That. Not that one. And that. And then the rest of these get dug out. I think we should be able to access all of those, with the exception of we need to prioritize building this rooftop here. So let's do that. Oh, let's go ahead and let you finish off those to reveal the oxalate, and then you're gonna go ahead and build all that. Then when you're done the first layer, you're gonna go down and build all of this, and then we're gonna go down and we're gonna build all of this. And only when that's done can we finish off the floor. Where'd you go, everybody? Oh, it's dinner time. Look, everybody went up and had some muckroot. I think that's Carl and Grungy up there, and Maha went to get a ration. So see, we're still at 22.5. They managed to eat. 2 of the 3 of them are eating food that we didn't even have stored yet. So no problems there. That's happy times. I know this is a kind of a slower way to get things started with this whole CO2 tank underneath here, but I think it'll help us in the long run. Oh, bathroom break for Grungy. Good job, Grungy. Watch this smile. This is epic. They're so happy. That's the ultra relief face. Oh, Carl's turn to go use the loo. What do we have for seeds so far in resources? So we have only copper as our metal source. We got a bunch of other raw materials. We got dirt if we need it. Well, we will need it. Dirt is oddly enough used for research. It's also used for really disgustingly our first food source, probably. Meal lice, that's the one. It's an actual drop from these ones here, mealwood. Why are you digging that, but not this? What did I do wrong with the priorities? Okay, see what I did? I've got this is their 9 priority, and this is their 8 priority, and they're digging on a 7. Why are they digging on a 7 priority spot? Carl, I find that weird. Why are you doing that? Oh, uh-oh. What? Oh, look, we got... this oxalate is squishing out all that nasty so they can catch their breaths right here. Good job, good job. They gotta hold their breath when they're hanging out in this side, but... Okay, we got the roof built, so unless we cut their feet out from under them, they should be able to access the rest of this no matter what the priorities are on it. Take a breath, Carl. Ah! Oh, hey, what? Oh, talk about a phantom stander. They were kind of hovering there for a minute. Back out for the O2. We have some basics to get started here. So we're going to find a spot to do our power. I think if we generate our power just on this level, kind of below the storage space level, that should be good. Let's do 2 wheels, some electrical wiring. Remember, there's going to be a wall up here, so let's run that up the wall. That should be good. What did we run out of? Why can't we do any more power? Raw metal. Okay, so that's good to know. We have no metals left. Let's plan the build here for the metal source. I think we'll put a temporary ladder in this space. That'll let us get down in there and use up some of that resource. Don't need any more than that. Oh, maybe one more. And then we're gonna dig through to... Is that copper? That is copper. We're gonna dig through to there to take the algae out. That, and that algae out. Let's get rid of... Sand's probably gonna collapse when we dig underneath it, so let's go a couple layers here. Is this vacuum? That's vacuum, this is vacuum. So no poison in there, that's nice. And then we're just gonna dig, like, kind of helter-skelter through here. Dig, 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 G, dig. Get me all this space and break that. Dirt, dirt, dirt. We don't have anything poisonous going on here, eh? No, there's a buried muckroot that is ready for harvest in unbreathable space. Love it. It's total vacuum in there, and they're perfectly fine to go ahead and just do their thing. We just about got the right-hand side of the reservoir finished here. What we are going to have to do though is finish the build, clear this out, and then I think we'll dig a little further. Put in some flooring tile there and there. Whoa, wait, that's the wrong button. There and there. Put in some more flooring tile to, let's say here, build ourselves up there in this floor. That'll be our gas chamber. And over here I think we'll have space. We'll see later as CO2 becomes actually a resource that we can convert. Pardon me. And I'm going to run this wall up here so that we don't break into the water reservoir. And then let's go ahead and do this sort of thing. so we can access the top layer there. Can't access this top layer. Oh yeah, that's bad. From there they can reach that one, so let's go there and there. We stand on that, and I think they can reach those. Maybe they need a third one. Probably need a third one. And that'll get them to there, and this will get them to there. That'll be good. So we still have some CO2 buildup that's causing them to have issues, but for the most part, they should be okay. Oh, look what happened. Yeah, printing. New duplicant available. Let's see what dupes we got this time. So we got Jasper, Spike, and Zeke. Zeke, yes. Construction and athletics, great. With a loud sleeper, so we'd have to bed him in a separate room. We have to get them a separate room so they don't wake everybody up. Athletics and, again, creative. Iron gut, gastrophobia. So an athlete, decent athlete with really good digging. That might be really good early on. Do we have an athlete already? I feel like we did. We have an athlete. We got an 8. We do a 4. Yeah, I think we're okay for power generating, so the athlete becomes less important. So the question is, do we put an athlete with construction, or do we do a digger with a tiny bit of athlete? Both of the same decor. One's destructive, one's vomiting. One's a loud sleeper, which mess with our spacing for that. She can't cook. Iron gut, won't get sick very easily. I think we'll go Spike here. Spike it is, you happy fellow. With your fantastic little ponytail thing. Alright, Spike's happily running down there and doing some stuffs. What can you do, Spike? Okay, so we're gonna have to get generating some power and digging out some stuff and building some things. They're gonna put the ladders up here so they can get the top done. We are getting so close to finishing this chamber. I think we definitely wanted to finish 77.6 kgs of oxalite here. We should finish it this video, and then we can really move on with some quick development in the next episode. Bathroom's gonna need an improvement. And this is going to end up being Spike's new bed. What you doing, Spike? Oh, you guys are going down for the resources. You gotta go up there to grab some stuff and come in and build these walls and floors. Let's prioritize up this. Oops, prioritize this. I want you to dig this space out first. And then I want you to put this wall in. And then you're gonna do that. Alright, oh no! Oh, crap. Well, we did want to have it water. Oh, no. No, alert. They're all going to sleep. You got this red alert, which forces them to stay on the job. Priority 9, this. Priority 5, everything else. So let's priority 9 this spot right here. Oops! It was, see what happened? It was 2 layers, but it was sand. That one's sand, that one's sand. So they break. We're not going to save that. The water is just going to go in no matter what we do. Yeah, we aren't going to stop it. Shut that off. We're going to see if we... I don't think this would be too much water. Oh, what a fail. Alright, so this doesn't need to be in there, because obviously that's not a priority anymore. That's going to be an O2 chamber, though. Uh-oh, get upstairs. Don't fall asleep on your... Oh, what a bad thing to do. Okay, so folks, watch for the sand. Don't assume sand's going to hold up, tons worth of water, because apparently it doesn't. Something about it being a filtration medium. So the fertilizer and the dirt and sandstone, they would have held it, even the algae, but not the sand. So I think we're tall enough here. We can stand in this, actually, without even going underwater. They'll be fine. So they'll be able to clean up all this stuff, but we now have an oxalate that's not producing oxygen, and I don't think it ever will. So yeah, that's rough. Well, I guess we'll replace that with a tile, see if that happens. See what happens to it. So yeah, that sucked. Got a bit of stress. Who's got a bit of stress? Spike's a bit stressed. What's the matter with you, Spike? What's the matter for you? Stress. Oh well, it's just staying there. Whatever's happened, it's past, and nothing's changing. I'm okay with you hovering at 2%. Not particularly stressed. I'm a little stressed from this fantastic mess we made here. We are going to take that out and make it just a dig command. Build the wall. Give me a priority 9 to get that hole dug out, because I do want the rest of the water to clear. In fact, I also want this water to clear, so we're going to have to take that out. Are we getting gassed under here? Yeah, it's getting pretty thick down there because we now have the water pushing the pressure up on things. Oh, look at you. Hello, Spike. What are you doing? Oh, you built a single piece of floor and now you're running back downstairs. Priorities. All priority. Top priority. Let's get this done, guys. Come on, we're almost there. Go, team. Oh yeah, we'll expand this out a little ways. The water will probably flow down to a single tile. Disaster's not super spectacularly disastrous. Then we can clear this out. We'll come back for the rest of it later, but for now... No. Don't do that, because we want to get the water going. Yeah, oh, yeah. See, they if they're in CO2 and they have to catch their breath, they instantly step to the nearest square. They stop running as soon as they get to one square that has oxygen, but the flow messes them up real big time. Okay, Maha's having another dinner. We're down to 22 kilo. Oh, what's going on there? Oh, it must be waste. Yeah, it must be rotting or something. I think that's what's going on. We have a skill increase. Grungy is a better athlete. Good, that's an overall fantastic thing. Although, off to the bathroom you go. Carl, catching a breath. That's an odd place to go to catch your breath. Buildy, build. Finish those 2 squares, please. They can jump too high. They stand too high, and they can also jump too high. So they can get up there. They wouldn't be able to get up on a 3rd square. Gonna pull out the muck root, are you? Did you just destroy that muck root? Or did you get it? I don't know. Alright. Clear that out. And prioritize that again, please, everybody. Let's get this done. Manual generators need to be built. We need things to happen in the next episode. It's been a slow start. We have 6 visits left in the outhouse. We have some oxalate still producing. Up here, this one is not doing much because of the top ones, because this is fairly unused oxygen, although it does dissipate over time. So, you know, we do need to utilize those things before they're wasted, I guess. But yeah, this nice little run of oxalate right on the main floor line. Oh look, Garrett, good job. Oh, this means we're done over here, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh no, we gotta go down and finish. What, 5 more tiles there? Splash around in the puddle in the floor. Our CO2 cap. Oh, CO2's pretty deep down there. Oh no, it's not. It's only like 50, 60. It's still unbreathable though. They can't breathe any of it when it turns over to the pink, to the red, the CO2. When it gets listed as CO2, they cannot catch their breath. They gotta run all the way back up. There we go. Finish. 5 tiles, guys. There's 3 of you down there. Go team, go. Play pants for the win. It's one of them. Oh, you're standing in the floor. Get out of the floor. Oh, catching your breath, sort of, in a bad spot that's kind of bouncing back and forth. I wish they'd go like a good solid extra step in, right? I mean, that might bite you in the butt when you have to, you know, when it's that one last step that kills them, but... Consumable ore, oxalate. Oh, they actually harvested the oxalate. Emitting 0 kilograms. Okay. Alright, so up here we have planned to put in some... we're going to put in doorways on the single road either side of the ladder, so we can later on actually restrict the flow of things. Because we definitely want our water, when we dump that water, or our carbon dioxide and whatnot, to flow properly vertically. Alright, what are we building, guys? We're breaking out some rocks to clear the space. Gonna put in power supplies and batteries. We need metal. Gonna get it over here. Okay, things are starting to move. It looks like we closed that all up. Now we're gonna have to build. Where are you going? Where are you headed? Oh, see, there's resources down there that they need, and this is the thing. I need to build some basic storage devices. I think maybe storage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we'll probably put in an oxygen generator kind of in the middle there. When the storage device is complete, what are they called? Storage compactor. You have to select what's allowed in them. So in this case, we're going to just do all, because we don't have enough to fuss with the details of that yet. But I do. Okay, all of them. That's going to be an all. I also want, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. We'll go there. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we can put in the 3 here. Let's build those. Let's put in the flooring tile. Oh, put in the flooring tile along here. That'd be nice. And a roof tile, or a wall tile there. What you guys doing? Oh, somebody started over here. That's good. We got a little the algae source going here. Do we have any? None of this is copper. We're out of copper ore, are we? Oh, there's a pile of copper ore right there. Where does it say we have none? I believe that's all copper ore. Okay, so I would like you to... well, you're going to have to put a cut in here, but when we come back, we're going to get them to clean all this fun stuff up here. And we can probably take down these ladders as well. And that's our sink in there, our CO2 sink. Finally finished. We got our first manual generator up. Got a little extra food sitting around. Our oxygen's pumping out of the oxalates. Real good. Let's set these before we call it a quits for today. Alright, so a little bit productive. Nothing crazy bad happened, but nothing crazy awesome other than that long project in the south there, in the bottom there. We do have storage that we're going to start filling up as we clear this stuff up, because I want this all clean before we dump anything else down there, and so that they never have to go down and hang out in the CO2 again. They'll be happy for that. And I hope you're enjoying the videos. Please, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe. This is a very new series and a new channel here, and I'd really love your feedback. If there's issues with the audio and stuff, I haven't, these won't be up yet, so I can't respond to the videos in sequence yet, because I'm pre-recording a few of them. So let me know if there's anything I can do to adjust volumes or adjust the playstyle, or if the whatever I'm doing, and that you feel you can give some feedback on. I'd really appreciate that at this early stage. And I hope you're really enjoying Oxygen Not Included by Clay Entertainment as much as I am. Fantastic game, especially for it being such early access. They've all gone to bed, so I guess we should too. We're going to pause it here, and we'll call it a day. Thank you again for the likes, the comments, the subscribes. Expect at least a video a day coming out from the channel. Looking forward to hearing from you and having you back for next time. Thank you very, very much.